Hey guys, welcome back to Puff It Louder. So we're gonna save the woman from the creepy guys. Let's go. I read that already. Oh god. His lips curled into a predatory smile as his hand gripped his sword. There was no mirth in that rictus grin, and the Ronin's faces grew much paler. Their moods were not totally deflated yet, as their ringleader made one more attempt. Oh, yikes. The sight of two blue Shinsengumi jackets standing shoulder to shoulder was enough to deter the men. The last of the color drained from their faces, they turned tail and ran. Yeah, don't you think? That's kind of weird. Aren't you going to go after them? Arrest them? Huh. I didn't really mean it like that. Some pretty lady. Hello. Yeah, see, I'm saying, she looks so much like you. I watched as the girl gave Okita a quick bow. She was so refined, so ladylike. Even dressed as like a girl, I doubted I could ever be as elegant as her. I'd only just begun to feel sorry for myself when I suddenly felt a hand on my arm. Whoa! Okita! Oh my god. He shoved me next to the girl we just rescued and stepped back to stroke his chin thoughtfully. Okita? I glanced nervously towards the girl and attempted to smile kindly under the circumstances. The smile she gave me in return was beautiful, but there was something about it that seemed odd. She seems familiar. That's so creepy. I have a twin? We look like? That's when I finally realized. She was identical to whom I saw in the mirror. I love Heisuke. Oh my god. Oh, I had to say something, but what? Perhaps she saw through my confusion, or perhaps it was something else. Oh, well. Okay, alright, back off. I'm doing his fucking path right now, so you are not paying him back in any way. With that, the girl who called herself Kaoru disappeared into the crowds of Kyoto, although the uneasiness created by her presence remained. No, she does not! I'm like, no. Oh. Their back and forth continued, but my mind was elsewhere. Last night's rain left a number of puddles on the road, and when I looked into them, I saw a strange girl who looked just like me. Kaoru, huh? Wind caught the surface of the puddle, sending a flurry of ripples across it. Alright, I'm coming. I turned and ran towards Heisuke and Okita, already on their way back to the headquarters. Whoa, this place is gigantic! The temple was much larger than the compound in Mibu as advertised. The whole Shinsengumi could gather in the common room with space to spare. As Kondo spoke, his voice echoed grandly throughout the hall. Standing before Kondo were the many proud men under his leadership with glowing expressions.
Minamo, Tokugawa 第14代将軍、徳川家茂公が上洛されるという話は聞き及んでいると思う。
He married Emperor Kome's sister in support of the blah blah blah.
その上洛に伴い、公が二条城に入られるまで、新選組総力をもって警護の任に当たるべしとの要請を受けた。
Okay.
将軍校の警護を新選組が。
こりゃとんでもねえ大出世だな。
池田屋や金門の辺の活躍でお偉いさん方も俺たちの働きを認めざるを得なかったんだ。
Yay, we're
警
doing
護中
so
は文字通
good.
り僕らの刀に国の行く末がかかってるってことですか。
そういうことだ。てめえら気合い入れていけよ。
将軍校の警護とはまた大役ですな。
Speaking of Takeda, so my hair is getting pretty long now, and I think I might actually cut it to look kind of like his right now. I mean, it's not as long as his, obviously, but if you just sort of ignore the fact that he has more hair in the back, like, I could probably pull off that, I think, maybe. Maybe not as aggressive as he is, though.
本当に三男さんが生きていれば
Why do you get Sanan's name out of your dirty mouth?
本当に惜しい方を亡くしましたわね。
Akito wiped crocodile tears away from his eyes with a silk handkerchief. Ito and his followers were told Sanan died. In fact, the entire incident surrounding his transformation had been covered up. Only a few of the men of the Shinsengumi knew the truth.
伊藤さん、こたびの幕命を立派に成し遂げることこそ亡くなった三男君が真に望んでいることだと思います。
ええ、分かっていますわ。私たちの名を天下に広く知らしめる絶好の機会ですものね。
ともあれ、これから忙しくなりますな。
まずはタイの編成を考えねば。とりあえず俺とトシ、それからソジ。
待ってくれ近藤さん。掃除は今回外してやってくれねえか。
Why?
なぜだ。
なんでも風邪が治らねえとかでな。養生しろって散々言ってるんだ。
Rip.
本当か大丈夫なのかソジ。
大した風邪じゃないんですけどね。土方さんは大げさなんですよ。
何言ってやがるんだ。さっきも咳してただろう。
Oh god, he's getting sicker?
それ薬を売りつけるための工場ですか。何を言われても石田三役は買いませんよ。
そんなんじゃねえよ。いいから言う通りにしろ。
Well, you guess he's staying. I gave Okita some pretty strong medicine not too long ago. I wonder if that didn't work. Or maybe he doesn't have a cold, but rather he's inhaling dust from the lack of cleaning here? Then suddenly someone raised his hand.
平介、どうしたんだね。
あのさ、近藤さん。実は俺もちょっと調子が。
What? What's wrong with both of y'all?
なんだ、平介も風邪か。気をつけないといかんぞ。せっかく
Oh
の
my
晴れ舞台。全員揃って家持子をお迎えしたかったのだがな。
すいません。
Oh, wow.
ああ、いや、責めたわけではないんだ。体調は大事だからな。
Oh my god, Kondo's like a great boss, you know? Like, he's like one of those bosses where it's like, if you feel a little sick, don't come into work, okay? Like, one of those guys.
いずれまた機会もあるであろうし、二人にはその時、存分に働いてもらいたい。
Kondo and Hijikata continued to discuss their formation, but suddenly Hijikata turned to me.
そういや雪村、お前はどうするんだ。
Me? What?
おうけてるんじゃねえよ。お前は警護に参加するのかって聞いてんだ。
Oh, I can go too?
無論構わんとも。君も今や新選組の一員と言っても過言ではない。
Oh,
ぜひ参加してくれ。
he's such a nice guy. Could I really go? I hesitated for a moment, confused, and Okita laughed.
まあ言ってもいいんじゃない。そんなに危険もなさそうだしね。
長州藩士は今日に出入りできねえから、切った張ったの騒ぎにはならねえだろうし。
What should I do? I'm just a little concerned about a person like me who's not a warrior coming along, but I was feeling emotionally strained with no leads of my father turning up on rounds. I'll go!
よし、わかった。お前には伝令やら使いっ走りを頼むことになると思う。
Okay,
こき使ってやるから覚悟しとけ。
thanks. In the early days of the Tokugawa shogunate, Nijo Castle was a place for the shogun to stay on his way to the capital, It's been a while since the Shogun actually stayed in it, though. We'd met the Shogun on the road and began our escort about 30 minutes earlier, and arrived at the castle relatively recently. By now, I had imagined, Kondo, Nagakura, Inoue, and the men were greeting the officials and the other important people in the Shogume's retinue. Well, I've got a job to do too. It was my job to tell the soldiers when to change shifts and to carry messages back and forth. A glorified errand girl, in other words. I don't see myself being as useless, though, I think. I've come with a message.
なんだお前が伝達係か
Oh, it's you.
ここは遊び場じゃねえんだぜ
Well, I'm not here to play.
へえそうかよじゃあまともな刀も刺してないお前が
Wow. I've come here to do what I can do. Would you mind if we stopped playing games? Yes! The chief is currently going around paying his respects to the people in the castle. Everyone else continue with the guard.
分かった
Huh? That's it? It's that simple?
おいなんだそのバカ面は
Was
伝
rude.
達を聞いたのがそんなにおかしいか
Oh, well, no, I just...
仕事は仕事だからな市場を挟むつもりはねえんだよほら伝達は聞いたんださっさと行け
Okay. Oh, okay. Minky and I never really got on the best of terms, but maybe he's a responsible person. After he shooed me away, I continued attending to my duties as a messenger. In the surroundings of Nijo Castle, I see the warriors wearing a white uniform which is different than their afternoon uniform. They don't seem too nervous. But I guess it makes sense. Some of the imperial nationalist extremists were driven out of Kyoto, and many warriors fled. There's no way anything would happen. A sudden chill ran down the length of my spine. I froze. I knew the feeling. A length of cold steel seeking entry into your flesh, eyes shining with a lust for blood and violence. Since I began living with the Shinsengumi, I felt it more than once. Bloodlust. My eyes were drawn to the roof, where no one would think to look. A large wall cast a shadow, shielding the section of the roof from the moonlight. There they stood. Well, picture get. We are so fucked. Why am I here? You!
さほど鈍いというわけでもない
They looked very distinctive, unlike any soldiers I've seen before, but 3 sets of piercing eyes scattered my thoughts, making it hard to think. I had recognized them, now I had to put names to faces. Chikarage Kazama. I should have read the dictionary. Kyuju Amagiri. I remember this. Kyo Shiranui. They were connected to both the Satsuma and the Choshu, and they made an effort to impede the Shinsengumi at Ikeda, and again at Hamaguri. Why are you here? He has a gun?
だったら答えは簡単だ。俺ら鬼の一族には人間が作る障害なんざ意味をなさねえんだよ。
A demon?
我々はある目的のためにここに来た。君を探していたのです。
What? My heart was pounding so hard it could burst. Why do these men know my name? I don't understand. A demon? What do you mean? And what are you here for? No, you must be joking.
鬼を知らぬだ本気で言っている
He stepped forward, cloaked in shadows. When Amagiri spoke, it was calm and peaceful, as if he was reasoning with a frightened child.
君は負った傷がすぐに癒えませんか
I held my breath.
波の人間とは思えぬほど怪我の治りが早くありませんか
How does he know my secret? I've never revealed it to anyone before. Well, Words struggled to come out of my mind, just as I was about to deny their accusations.
ああなんなら血ぶちまけて証明した方が早いか
Shiranui's gun glistened eerily.
知らぬ貴様貴重な女鬼に傷を負わせるつもりだ
What?
んなこと言われてもこいつの往生際が悪いんだからしょうがねえだろうが
After Kazama glared at Shiranui, His eyes drifted towards the kodachi on my hip again.
多くは鬼を示す生徒、東の鬼が持つ子たち。証拠としては十分です。
My family name? What was wrong with Yukimura? I didn't understand what he was saying, and the cold sweat started inching down my spine.
お前を連れて行くのに同意など。
Excuse me?
女は貴重だ。共に来い。
Hell no. His hand stretched out from the darkness, pale and grasping like a tentacle of some hideous subterranean monster. Then a blade flickered through the night. Yeah!
合いびきならもう少し色気のある場所を選んだ方がいいんじゃねえか?
Oh my god, I've never seen...
港の犬は目端だけは聞くと見える。
それはこちらのセリフだ。
Harda! Saito! My legs almost collapsed, as if the now shattered tension was the only thing keeping me standing. I teetered backwards, my balance momentarily lost. A strong, sinewy hand caught me and pulled me back, its grip hard as steel. Oh god. Hijikata! One hand guided me around behind him, even as the other drew his sword.
将軍の首でも取りに来たかと思えば、こんなガキ一人に一体何の用？
将軍の貴様らも今はどうでもいい。
Demons.
我ら鬼の問題。
Well.
鬼だと。
His eyes narrowed. Hijikata seemed perplexed by Kazuma's statement, as if contemplating the possibility of its truth.
こいつの面を拝むのは金門の変以来だな。
腐れんってとこか？大して嬉しくもねえがな。
His tattoo's kinda cool, to be honest, but whatever.
再会という意味ではこちらも同じくだ。
我々の邪魔立てをするつもりですか？ならば。
The tension was so thick in the air that I could scarcely breathe. They were a powder keg, ready to explode. Even the slightest movement could set them off. It wasn't like I could do much. But I still wanted to help them, so I grabbed my sword. Oh, whoa! Ninja! Yamazaki, when did you... Then you're telling me to run away? I meant, he may be right, but Let's go back. I'm useless here. Run away! Even as I ran back to the headquarters with Yamazaki, I couldn't shake the fear in my heart. When I finally got to the compounds, I still felt nervous, and I could do nothing but stare into the blank darkness behind me. Oh god. Oh no, I don't... But...
不安なところ申し訳ないが、俺は副長たちのところへ戻らなくてはならない。
Okay.
皆将軍校の警護に出ているから、今の屯所に大使はほとんど残っていない。沖田さんか東堂さんのところにいるのがいいだろう。
Okay. Understood.
では、後のことは頼んだぞ。
With that, he disappeared back into the darkness. Suddenly, the night felt very quiet. The word demon echoed in my head, and their faces floated in front of my eyes. I shook my head. As the temple came back into focus, I felt very, very alone. As Yamazaki said, I should go find Okita or Heisuke. We're gonna do Okita. Because we're doing his path anyways. Okita looked up from cleaning his sword as I entered the hall. Well,
あ、わかった。さては何か失敗して、土方さんに追い返されたんでしょ。
You're so mean. Yeah, something like that.
あのさ、そんな引きつった顔で返事されても、全然からかいがいがないんだけど、何があったのか聞かせてくれるかな。
Well, Still feeling upset, I told Okita about the incident that unfolded in Nijo Castle. The minute I mentioned Kazuma's name, Okita's eyes lit up.
へえ、そうなの。風間千景。あいつが来てたんだ。あいつらが来るって分かってれば、意地でも言ったんだけどな。
What? Of course he could have. No, you're sick. Hijikata told you to rest.
うるさいな。そもそも君が悪いんじゃない。君にもらった薬、全然効か。
Oh god. Oh god. Okita! For just a moment, all the colors but one faded away. I forgot about demons and castles upon seeing one thing, the sickly red splatter across Okita's hand and mouth. Are you okay? I'll go get someone. Heisuke!
ダメだ!
His voice was rough and strained, but filled with unexpected rage. He wiped the blood from his mouth and glared at me over the top of his hand. From under his bangs, his eyes, burning with anger, nailed me to the floor.
今見たことは忘れて。大丈夫。ただ喉が傷ついただけだよ。
Back when I was in Edo, I was helping my father out at his clinic. There were a few times when I'd see patients who'd cough up blood from coughing too much. But what I just saw was something else. Okita?
聞こえなかった。忘れろって言ったでしょ。
If he has tuberculosis, isn't that like horribly contagious? He was so adamant about me not helping him, so it was difficult to know how to react. But I'm not gonna tell anyone because I know I want you to be happy. I won't tell anyone. But please, for me, get some rest today. Please. Figures.
ありがとう。それに、今から二条城に行っても間に合わないだろうしね。
Oh god, he grumbled and complained like a child, but before long I'd convinced him to lay down and rest. The words of men who claimed to be demons lingered in my heart. There were so many things for me to be worried about. However, more than any of that, I was just worried about the man sick in front of me. I continued to eye Okita, who slept with his back faced towards me as I watched the dawn slowly emerge through the long, cold night. Oh, shit. And we're gonna stop here! Oh my god, Okita's dying! Holy shit, why doesn't he want me to tell anybody? I feel like they could figure out like some type of medicine to save him, right? Oh my god. Well, that sucks. Next episode, we're gonna find out what happened. Like, did people die during that battle? Is Okita gonna survive? Oh, there's so many questions. I'm so worried. Whatever. Anyways, see you guys next time. Goodbye.